Princess Charlotte is quietly becoming the royal family's secret weapon. She's only 10 years old, but Princess Charlotte is already rewriting the rules of what it means to be a royal, and the world is watching her every move. At Christmas Day service in Sandringham, cameras captured a small but telling moment, Charlotte putting her arm around Prince George's back, lightly tapping it in reassurance, the same gesture her mother, Princess Kate, uses with Prince William in public. It's the kind of detail most people would miss. But for millions of royal watchers online, it was confirmation of what they've suspected for months. This isn't just a princess growing up. This is the future face of the monarchy taking shape in real time. The backstory reveals why Charlotte has become such a focal point. Unlike previous generations, Charlotte made history the moment she was born. When new succession laws ended male preference primogeniture in 2013, she became the first British princess in history to rank above a younger brother in the line of succession. Prince Louis, born 3 years later, couldn't bump her down the line, a seismic shift that positions Charlotte permanently as the spare to future King George. But it's not just her place in line that's caught attention. Over the past 2 years, Charlotte has emerged as what observers are calling the family's unscripted scene stealer. At Queen Elizabeth II's funeral, she reminded George to bow as the coffin passed. At King Charles's coronation, she guided 7-year-old Louis by the hand. These weren't cute child moments, they were flashes of someone who already understands royal protocol better than most adults. Royal experts have taken notice. Historians note Charlotte is becoming more independent, while commentators observe she has sufficient confidence in her own right, very possibly more self-confidence than her older brother. The cameras don't lie, Charlotte doesn't smile on cue. She chooses her moments. Here's where family dynamics get interesting. While George's future is locked in stone, future King of England, Charlotte's path offers something potentially more valuable to the struggling monarchy: flexibility with star power. Royal authors predict Charlotte will probably be a working royal, with a role that sits clearly above Louis in importance and visibility. The palace appears to be playing a careful game. Charlotte's public appearances follow a deliberate choreography. She appears often enough to feel familiar, but rarely enough to stay special. Recent outings show her visually coordinated with her mother, similar navy tones, matching hairstyles, subtly branding her as the female continuity of the line. The emotional stakes couldn't be higher. The monarchy faces an uncertain future: King Charles's age, Kate's recent health challenges, and the ongoing shadow of Harry and Meghan's departure. When viewers watch Charlotte steady her brothers, many are quietly asking if she might one day steady an entire institution. Public reaction has been electric. After Charlotte's recent balcony appearance, someone in the crowd whispered what millions were already thinking: she looks like a future boss. Social media exploded with side-by-side comparisons to young Queen Elizabeth II, the same focused stare, the same instinct to organize those around her. There's a generational element at play too. Younger audiences aren't moved by coronation rituals, but they recognize sibling dynamics and unguarded moments. Charlotte has become a bridge, royal enough to fascinate, relatable enough to meme. She's already estimated to be worth over £3 billion to the British economy throughout her lifetime. What happens next? Charlotte's parents are reportedly weighing two prestigious schools for her secondary education, a choice that could signal whether she follows Kate's path or forges something entirely new. Meanwhile, speculation swirls about a possible 2026 trip to the United States for the World Cup, which would be her first major international appearance. Here's why this moment matters: the monarchy doesn't just need heirs. It needs characters the public chooses to care about. And Charlotte is rapidly becoming that character. In an institution where survival depends on public affection, a confident 10-year-old who can command a room and a camera lens might be exactly what the crown needs. Royal historians are already calling her an asset and the secret weapon for the royal family. The question isn't whether Charlotte will play a major role in the monarchy's future. It's whether that future will be defined by her, or whether the weight of expectation will crush a girl who's still navigating primary school. For now, Charlotte continues to step into the spotlight with that trademark confidence, her play swinging, choosing her moments carefully. And with every appearance, she's making one thing crystal clear: the future of the British royal family might not rest solely on George's shoulders. It might just rest on the girl standing one step behind him, watching, learning, and quietly preparing to become the monarchy's greatest asset.